The leader reaction course is a series of problems, and they're designed to make people think and react in different ways. And the reaction course can be set up with different goals in mind. They can look for leaders to emerge, they can evaluate teamwork, they can evaluate the speed that you can solve problems. So you can get a lot of different information depending on how you set up your teams and how you set up the course. And so they're challenging obstacles. A lot of them, the guys were suspended above water, above rock. They're as high as 10, 12 feet in the air, doing some pretty physically demanding things that require other people. For example, if a guy's 12 feet up in the air, the board he's holding is held by his teammates. He literally couldn't do it by himself. And those are the type of problems and teamwork things that we put our guys through to see how they react and to see how they gel as units.
Anytime you have an opportunity to interact with the military, with veterans, people that have put their lives on the line for our country, it's a great experience. For them to invite us up there was huge for our program, and we were extremely happy to have that opportunity.
I took away that we could rely on each other, that we're all equals, but then again, some people are able to put in more insight than others, which can help build a team.
Well, I think the more we can put our student athletes around the quality people that are in our military, and particularly with the Army and Fort Hood, I think it's just a great learning tool for them. They're role models. They have a lot of the attributes that we want for our football players. They're character people, they're determined, they work hard, they're passionate about what they do. And that's all qualities that I want for our football players. At the same time, I want them to get an understanding of what their job is. They have some unique, special jobs. And I want them to understand that we appreciate the unique, special jobs that they do for us.
I think it was great for them to get out of their element, but not only were they out of their element in terms of practicing football, they were out of their element in terms of finding leadership. Out of their element and figuring out how to do things and problem solve with certain groups that are going to work together on the football field. So I think we learned a lot, and I think the players learned a lot as well.
We can really learn a lot from going and just spending a few hours with men that have served and things like that. A lot that they do, we'd like to instill in our guys. The discipline, the sacrifice. Obviously we're not sacrificing our lives here, but it is a little bit more being a football player, with the workload and the practice load. So just to see that and to have our guys, really look at that and hopefully try to emulate that is something that, I think is great for us to have.
Well, I hope we learn to work well together. I hope we learn the importance of teamwork, and I hope we just gain camaraderie. Adverse situations can bond people together. And for us to do that in training camp, that was really our first chance to put guys in a tough environment where the stakes are pretty high. It wasn't dangerous, but injury could happen if guys aren't paying attention, if guys aren't being accountable to take care of their teammates. So it really was a high-pressure situation where our players are going to get a lot of camaraderie out of it, and they're also, I think, it gets an appreciation for just a small chunk of the training that our armed service people go through.